We recently introduced you to the family of Eddie Jones III. Eddie lost his life after a woman was drinking and driving and hit him. She received 37 months behind bars, and now the family is asking for reforms.
But what reforms are possible, if any? Here's Aaliyah Chavez.
My baby's boy, my baby boy.
This is Anthony Jones, son of Eddie Jones III. He is the eldest son, singing the song his father used to sing to him.
Go strong, Anthony. He's all trust you. Go strong. You're gonna go big and go healthy. And then I'll just be looking at the stars.
His father saying he was a jokester. He loved to laugh, but he was always there with a helping hand.
What I really remember is I'll be home early in the morning. He'd come around. Daddy, I'm home. I'll never forget that. What do you need done around here? I'm home. I'm ready to work.
Eddie was a father of 4 who loved horses, cooking, welding, prayer, and helping others.
Always joyful, always happy. But when he's leaving, he would say that, come on, let's all get together, hold hands, and pray.
The family saying when Eddie went missing on his birthday, August the 3rd, police told them to wait to file the missing persons report. Anthony then finding his father's body on August 10th, left on the side of the road.
I was just thinking, I'm like, dang, what happened? I guess he had a tattoo on his back. And then I was like, that tattoo looks familiar. And I was thinking about my uncles. I was like, all of them had like their last names on the back or something. And then I was just thinking about it. That could be one of my uncles because I saw them earlier.
The medical investigator identified the body as Eddie Jones III. An investigation then revealing that a woman identified as Debbie Rojak hit and killed him.
I was mad. I was screaming. I was furious. I was like, who did this? I was like, who did this to my dad?
Rojak saying she was drunk while driving, pleading guilty to involuntary manslaughter in October of 2025 as part of a plea deal, receiving only 37 months in prison. That's just 3 years and 1 month.
The judge granted her 3 days to go home and prepare to go to prison. My son never came home to say goodbye. She'll be out. My son never coming back. The laws need to change.
The family saying this punishment does not fit the crime and that major reforms need to happen. But until then,
it's like something is missing now. Every time I come over here, I'm just like, something is missing. And then every time I come in, I just gotta look at my dad's picture.
For Eddie's family, the sentence ended the federal case, but not their fight. Now they're asking for changes to how serious crimes are investigated and prosecuted in Indian country.
I wish he was here. Dad, please don't leave me. It's too hard. I say, I don't want to let go.
That was Aaliyah Chavez reporting for us. If you have an MMIP case or a story you want us to share, give us a call at 505-884-6324 or send us an email at outcry@koat.com.